Listen, I'm sorry, Mario. I'm sorry. I had to take a phone call.
Mario.
He's not even listening to me at this point. He's off dreaming about that cake.
Oh, I got it. Hold on a second.
You got it?
Chris Pratt. There he goes. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's what he goes by now.
Yeah, that's what he goes by now. That makes sense.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Hey, welcome back to
Mario.
episode 2 of
Mario 64.
It's the 64th one.
It is. Yeah.
It's crazy.
The 63rd one I didn't care for, really.
No. Well, you should have left a comment down below in the last episode.
Yeah, I should have, honestly. I didn't think about it. Honestly, it's so forgettable, I just didn't think about it.
Okay, see, you got the one up.
It was more of a mistake.
Thank you.
Than it was anything else.
Oh, come on.
I meant to go up in this one.
Whee! Nice.
Thank you. This game's got a great soundtrack.
It does. They're very iconic.
It's very tinny.
Yeah. Tinny, huh?
Reminds me of the Genesis.
Well, I mean, we're not too far removed from the Genesis at this point, so.
Not too far.
Well, Genesis was what?
89?
89?
89 to like 93, 94?
Yeah. And this was what, 97?
96.
96. Okay.
Probably like 95, 96. Japan probably got it a year early.
Yeah, they probably did. Knowing them. So yeah, I mean, we're not too far removed from Genesis time. So
yeah.
Music's, you know, for the most part, I mean, most 64 stuff kind of sounded still on that like bit kind of side of music. Nothing like super incredible.
Yeah.
But you know, depending on the game that you play, pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Considering the technology.
Some definitely sound better than others.
Mm-hmm.
Yippee! Whoa!
Whoa!
Mom!
Oh, Mom!
Man!
Is this the one where he if you put his ass in lava, he does the blood-curdling scream?
Wah! Yeah, he does do that. Kinda.
Yeah, okay.
The one where he goes, Mom!
Yes.
That's Sunshine.
That's Sunshine?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I forget how to get this little bastard out of here.
Well, you just put yourself in front and he'll eat you.
It's true.
Damn, he just wrecked you.
Hey, he did. You spanked his ass. Alright, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I need you to leave. Doc, I need you to get the fuck out of here. Dying.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh, no.
Nah, Mario's not died yet.
Mario's not dying. Yeah,
Not the oh, hey, there he goes.
These lungs?
Yeah, no. Now with these.
I don't think he's gone. Oh, okay, he is gone.
Yeah, he left.
What the hell? What happened?
I don't know. Sometimes he just chooses to leave.
You have to just choose the right box. So what's happening?
Yep. Yippee! Which I don't remember the order for this, so we're gonna cheese it. Never mind.
Oh, you're gonna cheese it, huh? I
Mmm.
think you're about to die.
Yeah, I think I am. Yep.
Oh yeah, you're dead.
Oh. It was the one on the back. It was the back one. Mom! I'm back down to 9.
Why did Bowser sound like Homer Simpson in this? Like,
dead Mario.
Dead Mario.
Merge.
I mean, that's what you did last time. You just swung to the top and he's gone. Maybe you just gotta be quicker than him. Maybe that's the idea.
Maybe that's it. I gotta be quicker than him.
I don't know.
Maybe I just need to evict him from house and home.
I mean, you could do that.
Where's Tom Nook? Hey, he's gone.
Well, wasn't Animal Crossing on 64 in Japan?
It was.
So that's why we couldn't find him.
That's
true.
true.
Evict him because he wasn't available for us.
Yeah, not yet. No, get in there.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Don't do it, please, 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 please. I don't want to go back. Mario got air.
If only like in real if only in real life. Obviously that's wouldn't be a thing. But you could just go underwater and then just tap a bubble underwater and
it gives you air.
Get a full oxygen.
It worked for Sonic.
What's good for Sonic is good for me.
It's true. How many kids tried that because they played Sonic the Hedgehog and thought, oh, I can breathe underwater as long as I want.
It's like the Tide Pods.
Just
all
go
over
eat
again.
some bubbles.
Pre-social media, that's what kids were doing back then.
Yeah.
They were drowning themselves because they thought they could just breathe underwater.
Yeah.
The hedgehog could do it, how come I can't? Because, you know, the whole Tide Pod thing, everybody made like a big, oh, we gotta eat Tide Pods, and it was like a TikTok challenge or whatever.
It was.
Did anybody die from it?
Oh, I don't know if anybody died from it. People definitely got sick.
Yeah. Tide Pod challenge statistics.
Wow.
One of the first things that pops up.
A lot of dead kids because of the Tide Pod chant. Oh my god!
There's actually a whole page dedicated to the consumption of Tide Pods.
Jesus Christ. Oh shit! Shit! Fuck!
You're dead.
Shit!
You're
Fuck!
dead. You're dead.
Mario choked out. Just like Tide Pods.
I like Tide Pods. 2012-2013 Poison Control Centers reported over 7,000 cases of young children eating laundry pods.
7,000?
7,000. Over 7,000.
Fucking shit.
An ingestion of Procter & Gamble laundry Tide Pods had resulted in 6 deaths by 2017.
Out of 7,000? That's not a terrible ratio, I guess.
It's not terrible, but like still when...
I'm just telling you, we go to war, we're not winning.
No. 1.1%. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. That's what, 0.1%?
Yeah. The fact that there's even like 7,000 people that are like, yeah, I can put this in my mouth.
Yeah, like... Kids.
The fact that we had to put like locks in like the Tide Pod sections of stores just tells you that we are doomed.
Yeah. Like, the fact that you have to put that on there. Like, seriously? Oh, it looks like Jell-O. Like, no!
Dummy. You stupid.
There's plenty of things in life that look like Jell-O that you should not eat.
I thought Play-Doh looked delicious too. I didn't put it in my mouth. Fuck that.
See this plate of asbestos? It looks like Jell-O.
Anthrax.
Oh, cool.
Looks like sugar.
Why not?
Why not?
You know,
Oh, fuck off. Really?
the whole Tide Pod thing almost seems like it would have been something that we would have seen on social media during, like, the pandemic.
Oh, sure.
And
like when people were like, if you drink Clorox, it'll cure COVID. Like that crowd of people.
Yeah, just inject this in your veins. You'll be fine.
It'll be okay. It's not like you're injecting poison in your bloodstream.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Idiots.
Of course, we got the one commenter down there. It was like, it wasn't bleach, it was hydroxychloroquine, and actually, blah 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 blah.
Get fucked.
And I'll just be like, yeah, exactly. You would think that more of that. You would almost expect more of that to happen, but no. Instead, during the pandemic, families just tried to. Actually, families, moms and dads, took over TikTok because they wanted to make sure that everybody knew that they were having a good time. So you just saw all these families dancing, just do all these stupid TikTok dances and stuff. It's like, all right, I guess you could do that with your kids.
I guess if you want. I mean,
I think there's better.
You could also lay in traffic, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe go out and play catch with the son.
Yeah, I don't know. You know. Maybe maybe talk to your kid instead of using them for fucking content.
Exactly. 2 million. Guess what, guys? We got 2 million views. Yay! Yay! All right. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. I need you in there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It starts off at a joke at some point and just
no, yeah, and then it devolves into
the same thing with like that planking thing that was like big for a while there. How there were a lot of people that were dying because they were doing it. They were escalating it to like stupider and stupider heights.
Explain.
Oh, you never heard about that?
I mean,
there were some people. You know what planking is, right? Or you remember that trend? It was the idea of laying like flat on your stomach on like weird locations.
Okay.
You like a plank of wood.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a big trend for a while there, where people were doing that, and they were like, "Oh, I'm laying on like 2 bars that are like elevated. And it looks like I'm like a plank of wood that's like laying on bars." And people started taking it a bit further. It's like, what if I did that on like a tall building?
Okay.
Until somebody fell off the building and ruptured their spleen and like
Nice.
had like completely like destroyed like all the ribs in their body, and some people have died because they did it from high distances. To the point where they're like, okay, we're banning this. Like, we're no longer allowing this to happen.
Yeah. Understandable.
Like, it always starts off with like the best of intentions or as a joke, and then it escalates to some asshole decided to fuck around and find out.
Nice.
Yippee!
Yippee! Ruptured spleen! Yay! Yippee! Yeah, that's ultimately. This is just the problem with. I mean, obviously, you can monitor your content to see what you see, to the best of your abilities. But it's always going to leak through that, especially if you're into all these different challenges and stuff. You're always going to be seeing the one that ruins it for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what challenge it is. Even if it's just like a funny haha, like, there's always going to be one that just takes it to the extreme, ruins it for everybody. It's like, well, can't do that anymore.
Nope. Fucking A. Just talk to him. There you go.
Come on. Go.
Just talk to me. Talk to the man, please.
God. Anytime I ever watch, like, I was a Disney kid growing up.
Sure.
All the VHSs, yes. Dating myself, yes, I had the VHSs.
I had VHSs. Those diamond tapes.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Basically, I think I had most of, if not all of the Disney VHSs as a kid. Don't know how I got them, to be honest with you, because I only remember ever loving, like, a few of them. But, like, somehow I would look at the nightstand or whatever that we kept them in.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, we have Pinocchio.
Yeah.
We have, Little Mermaid. We have
Lion King.
Like, wow. Wow, we literally have them all. We have Lion King 2. Like, why do we have the sequel? The directive.
When did they make a sequel?
Man, weird.
I didn't see this in theaters.
Every time, the ones that always drew me in, it was always because of the villain. It was never because of the hero.
Sure.
Couldn't give a shit. Honestly.
Especially in stuff like Aladdin.
Yeah. Like, couldn't care. But the villain made it for me.
Oh, sure.
That's why, when I think, Aladdin, Jafar, great villain. All my favorite, Tarzan, freaking Clayton, great villain.
Clayton's a great villain.
Scary as hell, too. I still remember going to see Tarzan in theaters as a kid, looking back, I'm like, damn, that scene's messed up. When he gets hung from the vines.
Yeah.
And they literally show the silhouette of him hanging there.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, it's tough.
Whoa, and that was late 90s. That was what, 99 maybe?
Something like that. It was pretty late.
So which is crazy, but it was always the villain that drew me into those movies.
Your hero's only as good as your villain is.
It's true. So much so that I remember as a kid, I always wanted to be the villain. Yeah. It was like a driving force for me. I was always wanting to be the bad guy.
It's more fun to play the antagonist than the protagonist. You have more leeway with things.
I think that's why
your natural heel. why you razz people and give them a hard time?
Yes, that is part of it.
There you go.
Yeah, that is part of it. I do thoroughly enjoy giving people a hard time, and even if they don't want it,
I'm gonna give it to them already.
Hey, you got not a star.
I got the star I already have.
You got the Zatar.
The Star.
The one that's gonna take away a star, so you have to do it over again.
Not on my watch. Touch my stars. Not in this economy.
But I don't know. It's just there's always something that just drew me into. Man, he was blowing up again. It just drew me into the villain aspect of, and I don't think I ever other than in my personality, of course, but really openly, it was told my parents I love the villain. Or anything like that. It was always just I really like this movie, so I watched it over and over again.
Sure.
And they were just oh man, he really likes this movie, and parents of that time where we saw a Disney movie, it was like, it's teaching them a good lesson of like this,
Life
that,
values.
life values and stuff like that. And meanwhile, I'm sitting back there just like, come on, Jafar, get him,
Skin him alive. Get that street rat. Get him off the streets.
You can just imagine just little me just like sitting there with my bowl of Cocoa Puffs watching Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I'm just like, I'm on Frollo's side.
You know, the church is right.
Funny enough, when I was a kid too, I would have said that. Because I was grown up Catholic there, so
You're indoctrinated.
yeah, I was doing the church school stuff, so it's a very appropriate.
I mean, yeah, even like, cause like I still occasionally follow from time to time, but like I used to be really big into like professional wrestling, and I was always a big fan of like Ric Flair and like Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Oh,
And
yeah.
when they were like bad guys, they were more entertaining than the good guys were, so I'd always just gravitate more towards them because they were just interesting and colorful.
Yeah, exactly. It just feels like, you know, they can just be over the top.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably more of me. I think, not to get too like therapy session here, but because definitely me as a kid, I mean, even parts of me now, is, you know, pretty shy.
Sure.
I would definitely say, and when you look at the hero, you know, for the most part, they were not.
Oh, down there.
I would say most heroes, at least in the Disney movies I grew up with or whatever, they had a like a bout of shyness to them. But the villain part, whoever it was always just like going for it. Just always just like whatever their goal is, like, I'm gonna go get it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I think there was always a part of me as a kid, and I think even now, with growing up, that I'm like, I wish I had a little bit of that.
Yeah.
A little bit of that gusto, a little bit of that, just like, just go out and get
that
it.
confidence to go for what you want, regardless of the consequences.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
I can see that.
just not a care. Obviously, like, I'm not wanting to go out there and you know, terrorize the town. You know, I'm not thinking of that, but just to be able to say, yeah, this is my goal, even whether it's a good or a bad idea, but I'm gonna go for it, regardless of how I feel or anything like that.
Sure.
And you know what? Whatever the outcome is, at least I went for it.
The best villains are the ones that believe that they're in the right.
Yes, exactly. And those are the ones that I enjoyed the most. So yeah, I think that's ultimately. I think that's probably, like I said, not to get too therapy session, but I think as a kid, I think that's probably why I gravitated to it more, is because of that. So yeah.
I've always been of the believer that there's no such thing as good and evil, but many shades of gray.
Yeah.
It's like, really, like, it just comes down to like perspective. Like, everybody has like a different outlook on how they view things, and
Exactly.
that's what causes people to think somebody is evil or good.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think that's, and then people. The big thing is, you know, people just want it black and white, and
They do.
no,
It's not a good place to be.
life is just not black and white. It's so much more complicated.
It is.
People
are very complicated, more than the
Yes.
people we would like them to believe.
Even the simple ones are more complicated than they believe.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
What was this one? Oh, Little Penguin Lost. Oh, fuck, I needed the one on the top. All right.
Yeah, you did. That's why I was like, where are you going?
I forgot what stage I was on.
I guess, I mean, you could get the coins
Yeah, I could.
instead of doing this, since you already, you can just go back to the top later.
Slidey bitch.
Yeah, this is a very slidey level.
There's a way to get to the top again.
There is. I don't remember exactly how you get there, but
Can't. Oh, maybe. No, I can't go that way.
what's your favorite
it's
villain?
down
Well, it could be a game, could be a film, could be a TV show. Just, I don't know. The movie just had a lot of sentimental value, but Dustin Hoffman is Captain Hook.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, he's great.
Like in Hook with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Like, oh, It's such a good job.
I always really liked Alan Rickman in the first Die Hard.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of like my model for how I gauge villains in movies.
Sure.
Because like he truly feels that he was like unjust and what he's doing is like the right thing and he's doing it for his people.
Sure.
Even though like what he's doing is horrible in the grand scheme of things.
Oh yeah.
But also all the characters in that movie are kind of not in the right.
Mm-hmm. Very similar to so like recently I watched I don't know if you really kept up with any of the Marvel movies recently or whatever. But recently watched Wakanda Forever.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's good.
Yeah, the villain, quote unquote villain in that, pretty similar to that, where it's pretty terrible what he's doing, but he's doing it for his people, essentially.
That's the reason why people like Thanos as much as they do. Is like he's kind of right, but also what he's doing is fucking terrible.
Yeah, exactly. He's literally destroying half the population, but you get why he's doing it. You understand. There's a bit of like, oh,
I get it.
Just gets you to think a little bit. It does. It's not just like, oh, he just sucks. You know? He's just a terrible person. That's why he's doing it.
He's like, you got a point. Overpopulation is a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't want to do that. Oh, maybe I can get it down to this. Just depending on how you land on the slides, you go like a certain speed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is this one gives me flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh God!
So fucking fast.
he just like
you dick.
Man, he did not give a shit.
I found your son. You give me a pass.
Yeah. There's also like, obviously there's some pretty easy villains that you could, like Mark Hamill's Joker.
Oh yeah.
Shit. And you could say the Joker in general, honestly, but I'm trying to think of other some solid Disney villains out there too, and like a Jafar and stuff as well. So.
Yeah, Khan or Shere Khan.
Oh yeah, Shere Khan. Very good.
Shit.
Oh damn, that blows.
I overshot it. And I wish you were dead.
Slap. 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 I'm such a Robin Williams slappy.
Yeah.
Like, I just,
he is the GOAT.
He just did so many great films. And then everything from, even his more serious stuff, like Dead Poet Society.
Oh, yeah.
The one he won the Oscar for.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, that one.
I loved him in Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh yeah,
great movie.
Another great film too. Yeah, I remember. I grew up with Aladdin and Jack and Flubber and Mrs. Doubtfire and just all of his films. Like loved them, them all. But yeah, if I had to go best Disney movie for me, it's Aladdin hands down. So,
I've always been a big fan of Robin Hood.
Okay.
Yeah, that one for me always. I think that might have been the first Disney movie I watched.
It's understandable. I mean, you are a furry, so.
I love them fucking furry tails. They feel good on my skin. I don't know. I always found that movie really charming.
Yeah,
I like the soundtrack too.
There's not too many Disney movies that if you asked me to sit down and watch, I would be like, no.
Yeah.
For the most part, I would, even like Cinderella and stuff like that, I'd be like, yeah, I can watch that. Sure.
Yeah, I could watch it. I could sit down and watch it. Live action ones, maybe not as much, but
yeah,
there's some live action ones.
Some of them are.
Yeah, some of them are just like, this didn't need to happen.
Like Will Smith as Genie. Ugh.
Yeah, that's one's unfortunate.
Holy crap.
A lot of the live action ones are pretty generic and not the best.
There's only a couple of live actions I was like, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Cinderella live action was not bad.
I didn't watch that one. Okay.
Beauty and the Beast, I liked the live action of that.
I enjoyed pieces of it. I'm also a sucker for Emma Watson, so that's
fair.
That helps.
Honestly, part of it was Part of it was Emma Watson. Part of it was I liked the whatever the guy's name. Gaston's little dude that helps him out or whatever. I can't remember his name.
I don't remember either.
He was played by Josh Gad, and I was like, that's a perfect fit.
Oh, Josh Gad is great.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could. I was hoping I could cheese it. Yeah. I needed to go back up anyways.
I'm trying to think of other live actions. Lion King one was too generic for me.
Yeah.
Jungle Book was pretty generic.
That was one where even I was like, well, this didn't need to happen. It's just a shot for shot thing. Even Elton John was like, this one just has no soul.
Yeah. That tells you something. When Elton John says there's no soul.
He's like, yo, you fucking this up.
Yeah. Trying to think of what other. I feel like they've done so many live action Disney movies now.
They did aside from remakes, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah. Well, those are fine.
I like those movies a lot. They did like National Treasure and I love the Tron Legacy.
Okay.
That's a great movie. The original
like
Tron,
that one.
the original Tron doesn't hold up as well.
Yeah, they're pretty dated.
Yeah, but Tron Legacy I think is great. I'm also just a sucker for that soundtrack because it's entirely done by Daft Punk.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed Tron Legacy. I've watched it a couple times. So.
Yeah, it was fun.
So Jungle Book, they did Pete's Dragon. They did a live action.
Yeah.
Never.
Wait, they remade it?
Yeah, they did a live action of it.
Oh.
In 2016.
Okay.
Never watched it. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Mulan. Haven't watched that.
That was the one I thought probably would have had the most potential.
But from what I had heard, it was pretty generic.
Yeah,
honestly,
that's unfortunate. I didn't have high expectations for it, but I was like, I could see you doing something neat with it.
The Lady and the Tramp one that was at Disney Plus.
They did a Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, it was on Disney Plus.
Oh, shit!
They did a live action of that.
It must have been kind of okay.
It was cute.
Yeah,
but that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, the Pinocchio live action that recently came out. Not the Guillermo del Toro one.
Yeah, that one's great.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but yeah, the one with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I watched through that one.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, there's I don't know. Something happened.
something happened or something didn't happen.
Yeah, something happened on that one.
Somebody didn't do their job.
Dumbo. They did a live action Dumbo.
That's right. They did
It was a Tim Burton one.
That was a Tim Burton movie. You're right.
And never saw that.
Tim Burton really did just get the Disney treatment and just stayed there.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
Where the fuck is this last coin?
And then
I don't remember.
The two that popped up on this list that they've done that I actually really, really enjoy was Christopher Robin.
That's a great movie. I love that movie.
And Cruella. Both of those.
I heard that one's great. I haven't watched that one, but
that one's really good.
I love that Christopher Robin movie. I threw that movie on randomly one day because I was like, I loved Winnie the Pooh as a kid. And thought I'd give it a shot. Not really thinking much of it. That movie. Very few movies make me cry. That one made me cry.
Absolutely.
In like a meaningful way.
Not even joking. We when I live with my roommate, our mutual friend.
Yeah.
The three of us, we sat down. It was me, him, and his girlfriend, another one of our mutual friends.
Yeah.
The three of us sat down and watched Christopher Robin. I'm pretty sure all three of us cried.
Oh, how could you not?
At the end of it.
God damn.
We just sat back and was like, damn, that was really freaking good.
Yeah. Is it down here?
Man,
yeah, it is. Okay.
What a great film. It just did such a good job considering.
Yeah.
When you think live action Winnie the Pooh, you're like, you can't imagine it'd be that good. But damn, they really brought it home on that one.
They did. I don't know. I love the Winnie the Pooh, the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh movie.
Oh yeah,
when I was a kid. I liked the TV show too when I was a kid.
Oh sure.
Yeah, Yeah, so watching that one was like, I don't know, because everybody obviously was like a kid once, and you grow up and eventually start to realize that, you know, eventually you have to change with the times, and you can never truly go back home again. So that one, I don't know, that was a really like touching movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, I'll get the star, and then we'll start to wrap things up, because this is one of the last ones I have to do for the snow level anyways.
Sweet. Okay. So this will be the last one.
Yeah.
Certain ones, it was like, okay, yeah, I could see that. It's time to do a live action movie. And then other ones, it's like, why?
Yeah.
The original's so good. Like, nobody asked for this.
Yeah, and my philosophy on like live action stuff is like, if you're going to do it, it should be in service of like a project where the original version didn't achieve the goal they were originally trying to do. And like Tron made sense because it's like the original Tron movie, even though it was impressive for the time, like I don't think people were ready for it.
Yeah.
Because it's really complicated story, because it's a lot of like tech heavy shit for like an era where it was not tech heavy at all.
Right, exactly.
So I think like the new one, even though it's still kind of a sequel, like it was more of a reboot.
Right.
Like that one made sense to me. But like Lion King, I feel as an anime movie is like a perfect movie. Like I don't
it
think,
is. Yeah.
Like,
Why? I don't need talking meerkats and stuff.
Yeah.
Voiced by Billy Eichner instead of Nathan Lane. I'm sorry, I'm good.
Like the reason I thought that Mulan movie was gonna be the one to do better is like the original one is very charming and is a great movie. Yes. But like you have a potential to make like a serious movie with like that story, and it would work and be really like.
I feel like that was the big thing on it. I think the thing that really shit the bed on that one is that they unfortunately, it was at the time, you know, right when COVID hit and stuff like that. Yeah. And what they ended up doing was they put it under whatever, beneath a paywall.
Yeah.
On Disney Plus, where it was like, yeah, you can watch it for like $20.
Yeah.
For, you know,
that's right. That was their premium thing.
The premium thing.
I remember.
And I think that really screwed it.
I was like, yeah, fuck that. I don't want to watch the movie then.
Yeah, I'll just wait for it to come to me, so I don't have to pay more.
Yeah.
And I think that ultimately screwed it. I still haven't watched it. I'll have to sit down and watch it one time.
Yeah.
Because from what I saw on the scores of it, it didn't get bad scores.
Yeah, it seemed like it did okay.
But it was just like, I think it got pile drived by
unfortunate
circumstances. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, but yeah, this has been episode 2 of Mario 64.
I was gonna take a nap.
Yeah, he's gonna take a nap because he's been getting these stars left and right. But hopefully you've been enjoying. Like, comment, subscribe, everybody, and we will see you next time.